You've seen me make my mashed potatoes before, but I'm gonna go ahead and make them for a video just so you can see how the mashed potatoes are. They're really easy, just a very quick dish, very simple, but let's get going on that. Like I said, this is a really simple recipe. I like to use Yukon Golds. They come out really nice in the dish, but you can use pretty much any potato you like. The important thing is just to slice them up a little bit so they become smaller pieces, and we're gonna put them in a pot with some water and we're just gonna bring them to a boil. So really, whatever kind of potatoes you like, you're gonna use here. You can use russets or red potatoes if you like. Those work well too. So anyway, we'll get them cut up, just sliced up into smaller pieces so they cook quickly, and we'll add some water to it. And you just want to add enough water to just cover them, and that's enough. And we'll just get them covered, and then we'll get them on the stove. So this is it. This is the hardest part of it, is just dicing them up a little bit into smaller pieces. They don't need to be that small. They just need to be a reasonable size. And then you go ahead and cover them with water. So we'll put just a little bit more water to just cover them. We just want to make sure they're fully submerged. A little bit more water will take care of that. And now we'll move them over to the stove to start them cooking. And so we just turn it on. We put it on high until it comes to a boil, and we turn it down to about medium. And we're going to let them cook for probably about 20 minutes. You want to go until they're just fork tender, and then you'll pour them out, take the water out of it. And then I like to put them just back in the pot again. Makes it fairly easy. And then I will go ahead and take them back over and start mashing them. You can use a potato masher, you could use a ricer, you could use a lot of different things that you like. I like using the stick, the actual immersion blender, to go in there and do it. I'm going to add a little cheese here. I just put a little, this is cheddar, I'm going to put on there just to give it a little flavor. You can add any cheese you like. If you want to add a little spice, a little garlic, something else, you can certainly do that too. But then you'll go ahead and you'll just put it on there. I'm going to add a splash of milk just to give it a little creaminess. Just a light milk. You can use anything you like. And then I'll stick the immersion blender in there and just start getting them blended up. You just want to mash them down until they become the texture that you want. Some people like them with a little more texture and some pieces in there. I don't really think it needs to be that way. I like to have it nice and smooth. And I leave as you may have noticed, I left the actual skin on the potatoes. I like the skin of the potatoes. It has a lot of vitamins in it. And when you're mashing it up like this, you don't even notice it. It just goes in as part of the potato, and it's perfect. So you just keep going until you get the desired consistency. Like I said, I like a nice smooth potato. If you like it a little bit different, that's fine. You're trying to release those starches and get the cheese mixed up and any spices that you put in there and a little bit of the milk just to kind of get that flavor going. That's it. This is the easiest dish just to pull together. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. And the more you can do with your immersion blender, the better in that sense, because it's just a little bit faster in terms of getting it cleaned up. That's it. So I am done. My mashed potatoes are ready to be served. That's all there is to it. They are delicious.